Scarface, Tony Montana, an iconic movie about the American dream. If you can make it here, you can make it anywhere type. And being such an iconic movie, it's no wonder that various streetwear brands like Supreme and Kith would want to make collections inspired by the film. In today's video, I'm going back in time, showcasing Supreme's Fall/Winter 2017 collaboration featuring Scarface, and comparing it to the modern 2025 Spring/Summer release of Kith's Monday program about Scarface as well. Why, in my opinion, Supreme puts Kith in a body bag, and also why Supreme collabs, in my opinion, used to be executed a lot better. So if you guys can't help but get your weekly dose of Supreme and other related streetwear content, then be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the noti bell so you'll never miss an update from your boy. And with all that out of the way, let's get into it. So here we are on supreme.com/news/684. Had to go way back in the archives for this, but I remember this day like it was yesterday. Believe it or not, somewhere on one of my YouTube channels, it might be this channel, I did a live stream of this drop. Yes, I don't think anyone watched, but I was there streaming at the time, so give me my street cred. Okay, Scarface is a 1983 film about Tony Montana, a Cuban immigrant arriving in Miami in the 1980s at the height of the cocaine boom. The story follows Tony's rise to power and ultimate demise. Spoiler alert, written by Oliver Stone and directed by Brian De Palma, Universal Pictures' Scarface has become a cult classic in the decades since its release. Cult classic, I feels a little bigger than that. Depends on your definition, I suppose. This fall, Supreme has worked on a collection featuring original imagery from the film, Scarface. 2 hooded sweatshirts, 4 graphic t-shirts, beanies, 2 skate decks, and a desk lamp. Select pieces available in-store New York, Brooklyn, LA, London, Paris, and online October 12th. Select pieces available in Japan on October 14th. I think the leather jacket might have been an exclusive, but let's look through the 16 pictures. So here's the Tony Montana tee. He's got the gun, iconic shot from the film, nothing fancy, the world is yours blimp. Again, they're just taking stuff from the movie. They got a Supreme logo on the front. It's a big graphic screen print. That's all people need. When was the last time we had a Supreme movie collaboration, by the way? You got the Scarface hooded sweatshirt here with the text on the back from probably like the inside sleeve of the VHS tape, if I had to guess. Just summarizing the plot right here, and then boom, we're into the pieces already. Scarface split sweater, it's perfect. It's split down the middle. It's just the movie's poster. The black and white, red, you might say it's too simple, but the knit look to it, it's clean. Overall, a super dope sweater, and we will be looking at additional pictures of all this stuff after we peep the Supreme news article. Bam. Next up, the Scarface hockey jersey. We got the cocaine white, which looks dang near invisible, and then the red, black, and white, clean as hell. Scarface with the diagonal font there. Supreme official garments, 1983 for the year the movie came out. Montana on the back, 83. The stripes. Chef's kiss. It's so clean, looks incredible. Yeah, I can't stop glazing it. The world is yours, hooded sweatshirt, the iconic lamp with the gilded and elegance of Miami, showcasing Tony's rise to fame and power, I guess. It's also just an all-over print sweatshirt, and it's cool. Scarface friend hooded sweatshirt, probably the most iconic Scarface moment. Say hello to my little friend. Everybody knows it. Even if you haven't seen it, you know this scene, and that is what's good about pop culture. Everybody knows what the reference is. Hell yeah. Saw the back of that earlier in the video as well. Then the classic split tee. Boom. We saw it on the front of the sweater with Scarface, and I believe the sweater has this Supreme on the back, but I'm not positive. We also have the summary of the plot as well. The shower tee there too, saw that earlier. And then the friend t-shirt. We also have the blimp tee, the Scarface beanie, which is cool. It's got the font Supreme on the back, nice and simple. The shower skateboard, which I think works really well. Having the plot on the front of the deck is interesting. I actually think it works well. Surprisingly, the black with the white text looks cool. And this Oliver print, man, that'd be a great board to hang up. I definitely would not skate that. This one too, pretty cool. You'd have to hang it vertically, but still super sick. And then the world is yours desk lamp, but that isn't all of the stuff, okay? But also the world is yours desk lamp. I remember when this came out, I was like, seriously, they really made the lamp from the movie? And yeah, they did. I think nowadays this would seem maybe a no-brainer, like a duh. At the time, I still think it was really neat. And it is extremely sought after. This collection is super valuable on StockX. But next, we are going to look at some additional pictures of the items before we get into Kith, and why I think overall this Supreme collection is just so much better. Looking at all of it, reflecting back, maybe I am a bit nostalgically biased. I definitely am, I can't lie. So at the end, you guys will have to tell me which one you like more. All right, additional pictures. I tracked these all down on Supreme Community. This shirt has 13,000 upvotes, by the way. Let's give it one more. So the t-shirt came in red, white, black, and that's it. Of course. Okay, the big boy, the embroidered leather jacket. We might need to chill out for a second because this, in my opinion, is the best piece from the collab, right? It just is. Scarface, the world is yours, the American dream. Come on now. Cowhide leather with satin lining and full zip closures, embroidered graphics on front, back, and sleeves, retailed at $898 back in fall winter 17. So we've been having expensive stuff from Supreme, boys. We've been having it. Look at that, dude. Tough as nails to have the Tony Montana outline, including the split with the white, and then making that text just stretch across the entire back. Looks so good. It's also not overtly Supreme. You got Scarface in the front, Supreme on the back. It's just too nice. Really amazing jacket here, and it's very expensive today. The blimp tee, bit of a lower key piece. There it is, 3 colors. World is yours hooded sweatshirt. Do we have a back picture? We do not. The world is yours lamp. Here we go. We have maybe a up close picture, somewhat. A little bit of nudity there, but that's fine. $168 is all this cost when it came out. Dang, I should have bought that. I definitely didn't have a grasp on what would be valuable in the future. Split skateboard, no additional pictures, still very dope. Say hello to my little friend sweatshirt. We had it in white pink. I did not remember that. I bet that's decently rare to track down. I also have it in white and black, obviously. Then the sweater. Okay, we don't have a back picture, but I want to say it says Supreme on the back of it. I'm not 100% though. $178 too. Man, not a bad price at all. And the shower tee. This one white, gray, and black, and red. So 4 colors. That's cool. Shower skateboard. And these might have been some exclusive pieces. The world is yours denim jacket, not shown on the preview on Supreme's website. So this could have been an in-store exclusive item. Super sick, by the way. It's got the dope Supreme work logo. The world is yours all over print. I like that it has a bit more of a faded look to it. I think this is way cooler than the hooded sweatshirt, even though it would be harder to wear in my opinion. Same goes with the 5-pocket jeans. Only $188, man. For a collabo with an all-over print on some denim, that's not terrible. Kind of cool that the leg shows the world is yours lamp, and then you have some other shots of the stairwell in the house right there. Super dope. Very cool collaboration. And I got a little surprise for you guys. Say hello to my little friends. I may not have any of the pieces from the Scarface collaboration, but I do have a few of the stickers, which I think are super dope, and they just sit in a box. I need to do something with my stickers eventually, but we have the friend sticker, which is incredible. Supreme Scarface. Got these just from my purchases back in 2017. You didn't even have to purchase from the collab. If you just purchased from the brand in general, they would send you all kinds of stickers. And I have an extra say hello to my little friends. So I'll say this technically is for sale if anyone wants to buy it. There you go. You'll get the homie hookup. And then we have the world is yours blimp, which is dope. So even though I haven't touched the actual collab in person with tees or skateboards or jackets, having the stickers is still pretty neat, and that's why I love Supreme so much. And now just taking a brief look at StockX, you can see all the lowest asks for the various Scarface items. Leather jacket, $8,000. Skateboard, only $250, not horrible. $195 for the shower tee. Hockey jersey, lowest ask, $265. Man, this seems like a steal. You wanted a large, $285 for that? Man, that's actually not horrible at all. I would rather pick up one of these than something from one of the recent seasons. We don't have any asks except for a medium on the sweater, and I still wanted to see pictures of the back. But overall, guys, I thought this collection was super dope. I still think it holds up today. It's got iconic accessories. It showcases the ethos of the movie in a very effective way, and I can't say the same about Kith, so let's check it out. Alright, here is the Kith collab, and we are going to go through each and every piece for once this time. I think I have a bad habit of skipping through Kith a little fast. We won't do all of the different colorways, however, and I'm not saying this collab is bad. I'm not. It just isn't as effective as the Supreme one, and that is going to be hard to follow, but we'll start off with this t-shirt right here. Okay, first t-shirt, extremely similar to Supreme's. They have the summary of the movie just like Supreme did, except this one's on the front. It is going for more of a vintage faded look, which is in vogue now, and a bit more of Kith style. And of course, a lot of this stuff is going to look similar. They're using the same source material, both an official collaboration. So yeah, Ronnie's going to use the movie poster as a t-shirt. It's literally the easiest shirt you can make. 70 bucks. Not your baby vintage tee. Getting some lady action in here, which I actually think is awesome to showcase more characters from the film, more than just Tony Montana, which is, in my opinion, a solid pick, and I'm not mad about this design at all. I think it works very well. Michelle Pfeiffer is knockout. 100%. Ain't no one denying that. Another Michelle Pfeiffer shirt, this time getting more of a rectangular look, Scarface and Kith. It's one of those designs that's not bad. It's a bit of what I like to call Kith bulk. You know, when you're getting a pack of trading cards, you get like one good one and then you get 8 or 9 bulk cards. They're just kind of trash. This is a bulk trash shirt. In my opinion, the other one was better. It pulls off the same thing. They don't need 2 of them. These are overlapping. They're extremely similar. This one's $5 less for some reason. I don't know. Not a fan of it. But does that make sense, guys? Like, I'm not saying this Kith collection is bad. Some of these are good. Some designs are horrible. This design isn't terrible. It's going for a minimalist, and then okay, we got the black split design. This is actually pretty cool. I like that there's no text on the back. That is some great restraint from Ronnie. He loves just throwing the logo anywhere and everywhere. Yeah, this is a really good piece, and kudos to him. I'm not saying this is a bad collaboration, not at all. It doesn't hit the same though, can't deny that. Long sleeve pocket tee, Scarface Kith. Okay, fair enough. A new scene, not shown from Supreme. That's cool, but do we need a pocket tee? I guess that's enough of a different type of garment. That's fine. I love these zoomed in shots of the fabric. It's insane. So I guess we'll let this one slide. Not bad. Oh boy. Why I made this video was this design here. The Tony Miami vintage Nelson crew neck. Man, it doesn't look good. The Scarface Kith logo and the split. I get it. It's a shot from the movie. It's kind of harkening back to the cover, but the low res look to it, just the all over print, it doesn't work as well. For whatever reason, the ones that Supreme did work so much better. I don't know if it's the Miami colors, it's like the blue and the cream. The world is yours on the back is exceptionally bad. The text just shouldn't be there at all. They wanted to keep it there. It shouldn't be white. This is not a good sweatshirt at all. If you like it, I'm sorry, but this is just not good looking. It's almost like cringe design, I want to call it. I'm not big on this thing at all. And Supreme would never make a piece like this. They just wouldn't. It would never happen. And you can criticize them for a lot of stuff, but they wouldn't make this. So this is a really big stinker in my book. Applique Nelson hoodie. Yeah. Do we need this? Another one? This is the 3rd or 4th design where he's using the Scarface poster again. The cover, whatever. Same quote. I get that he wants people to pick which piece they want. And I don't know, man. Look at how big this graphic is too. And I also just really don't like how fake Ronnie's products look when they get pressed in glass and taken pictures of. It looks weird to me. This piece did not need to get made. It's redundant. It's doing the same thing that other pieces are doing. It's not unique enough. This one's cool, but Ronnie does also like to just do a bunch of these portrait tees, which are neat, and the world is yours. Yep, it is. They say that in the movie. It's on a lamp. This is a cool shirt. I also think a lot of Kith fans just like t-shirts, so they're gonna buy a bunch of tees, and you got to give people a bunch of opportunity. This one, cool cigar, neat. But do you guys get what I'm saying? The redundancy. It's a lot of the same designs. Like, yeah, this is technically a new shot. it's doing the same thing, right? It's a shot from the movie. Sometimes less is more. You don't need everything. When you're doing a collab, you don't need every frame of the movie, every scene. I mean, you can watch the movie. The point of having a piece of the art in the clothing is you're taking inspiration. It's a piece of it. It's just a small sliver of a bigger whole. Once you divvy up the entire pie, what's left? It's like you're looking through a damn picture book. Am I making sense right now? Of course, you have the World Is Yours lamp, which I do think this design looks good. They've taken off the background and they're just showing it on a black tee. Nice. Thank God there's no text on the back, but that's just my overall take on the Kith collab. It's not bad, but sure, put it on the same freaking thing on a long sleeve. I know Supreme's collab did have a couple of the same shots on multiple pieces. Like, yes, we had the World Is Yours there and on the pants. We had the My Little Friend on the shower tee, on the skateboard, and they used the text as well. Fair enough. But in my opinion, just a little bit too much from Ronnie and Kith, which to some people, they're not going to agree with me at all. You might say, hey, I want options. I want to be able to pick the piece that I like and buy it. And that's great. If that's how you look at it, then that's awesome. That's why that there's different brands. That's why people do it differently. I just prefer the way Supreme does it, or the way they did it back in 2017. Zippo lighter, pretty cool. It's a new idea. The world is yours. Hey, screw it. They be smoking cigars hella in that movie. And the last two ones, we have two movie posters. I will say, I've always liked that Ronnie does posters for various collabs. I have the BMW poster hanging up on my wall. I do think it's actually a great way to get a piece of the collab to hang it up and not actually have to spend a ton of money at $25. So these both are pretty cool, but my overall takes, I think you guys get it, is that I'm just a bigger fan of the way Supreme did it. Kith, it's not terrible. Some of these pieces are all right. In my humble opinion, Supreme is like a 9 out of 10 collab, and this is sitting for me at right around a 6 out of 10. So what do you guys think about this retrospective / modern comparison video for Scarface as it pertains to streetwear collabs? I always love going back in time and looking into Supreme's past, and I thought it'd be interesting to compare it to what a similar brand is doing today. Scarface will always be an iconic movie. I think the Supreme collab will be too. Time will only tell if Ronnie's collaboration can keep up. A lot of pieces did sell out, but a few are still in stock. Links to both will be in the description down below. Which one did you like better? And comment down below what you want me to cover next in terms of a Supreme history video. Once again, it's been your boy Thomas, and I'm out. Peace.